quiz today. So first, my name is Alyssa Randall. This presentation I hope you can handle. You see, my dream was always to be a rapper, but I got a master's in GIS and now I'm a napper. I grew up a beach kid in North Carolina, amazed at the vast ocean like the Great Wall of China. Like most people, I took a liking to sea turtles, but quickly realized they have so many hurdles. Cruising up the beach one night on patrol, I came across a nesting turtle stuck in a hole. I thought to myself, how could this be? This turtle is bigger than me. It wasn't because some kid built a sandcastle, although those can be quite the hassle. The cause of the problem was beach renourishment, but I felt nothing but pure discouragement. I started having a lot of questions about nesting, and some of them were just so darn perplexing. So off to grad school I went to figure out how turtles orient. After reading 1,000 journals, I found everyone talking in circles. It seems terrestrial nesting conditions have always been a mystery. So I'll explain my findings and a brief history. First are research questions we formulate, the basis of the data that we will calculate. Where do mothers nest the most, and where don't they nest but they come very close? A false crawl, a sudden decision to turn back around. Maybe there's a noise or they don't like the ground. It's important to consider both events, the environmental conditions it might represent. Next, we identify variables, human and environmental, or is this process just all accidental? Do they like hard structures, slope, elevation, or light? If we have no mitigation plan, will the species be all right? What about nourishment, density, inlets, and width? Is there a method to their madness, or is this all just a myth? We know they like beaches, high, steep, and wide. It means they've reached the line of high tide. They do not like nourishment, structures, or light, as they always nest in the darkness of night. I looked at nesting data for 25 beaches over 10 years, and trust me, I needed all of those beers. Next comes the fun part, digitizing by hand. I got myself into more than I planned. I mapped 320 miles of shoreline, and I uttered the words, please, I need more wine. We mapped houses, transects from shoreline to dune, mapping the beach like a modern-day Daniel Boone. For elevation, use light detection and ranging. A beach environment is forever changing. From the LiDAR, derived aspect and slope, got plenty of 9999 errors, but never lost hope. I even delineated the Gulf Stream, although at times I wanted to scream. Used a RTK in real time to map elevation, even met a few friendly crustaceans. Sampled sand for color and grain size, 1,000 times I saw the sunrise. Interpolated densities for population and housing. Asked Google how to run tools, always browsing. Mapped nourishment for every placement term, even accounted for the gradual return of the berm. So the data is mapped and we're ready to go. Time to run stats, my mind's gonna blow. Starting with negative binomial distribution, we're so close to finding a solution. This method does not account for data that's spatial. Refining the model felt somewhat glacial. Then came the answer, geographic weighted regression, and a smile was my only facial expression. Most people forget geography is key, but temporal and spatial is our cup of tea. To the results, what did we find? Our work and others were nicely aligned. Significant variables differed by region of the state, North Carolina's most detailed analysis to date. Studying 10 years of nesting data using GWR and advanced statistics has revealed the most optimal set of nesting characteristics. Hard structures and nourishment, turtles aren't fans. Should we push for some kind of ban? These structures are key to rookery success and can be used by monitoring programs to reduce nesting stress. There is always more work to be done. I thought I was finished, but I've only begun. The stream of saving turtles I continue to pursue. It's even taken me all the way to Peru. And to the Galapagos, very remote. For 2 weeks, I practically lived on a boat. I couldn't have done it without the help of GIS, even when ArcMap is not responding. It would be way too much stress. The goal of the research was to identify why nesting turtles experience hard times, but was it just me or did this whole thing rhyme? If sea turtles interest you and you want to know more, come see my pool talk tomorrow at 4. Now that we know what turtles dislike, I think it's time for me to drop the mic.